And able to get this out to the 25. Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Let's go. Yeah. Hey! No, we changed it. Hey!
Jackson looking to throw right away. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Report! 13.
To throw is Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. From the 41, this is second and a yard. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he gets it down to the 32. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another first and 10.
Good for Baltimore. First down.
Jackson now. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They look really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Tyler Lue now for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Now a short one to Gesicki. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Burrow. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Middle.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And they're powering ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Jackson. And he wisely will throw that one away. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
No, we changed it. We changed it.
Now it's Jackson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
14 yards.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
3 more yards.
23 yards, the final tally.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this 1st quarter. He's got both of them.
He's certainly setting himself up for a big game here. And I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up.
They'll try and throw for it. They'll buy some time right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2. Touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. Now inside the 25. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A real field flavor there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And Burrow going to throw again. T. Higgins. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Got a man that's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Wheeler now for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is undone good to extend their lead. Touchdown, Lula back out to kick this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3. The Bengals drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Burrow will throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And they work this right upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
The Bengals first down.
Burrow on play action. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
This is caught. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And it is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Mike Gesicki from a yard out. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Now Jackson. Well, this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
At the 38-yard line.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals will take over here as they gain up to the 43-yard line. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Now it's Burrow. He's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
That's another Bengals first down.
Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to move that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
On one, ready?
Here's second and 10.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. Here we go. Ready? 11, common. 11. 11, MT. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their play block and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
11, MT, take. Stop.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, it's caught. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. 180.
They'll look to throw again. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. McPherson on for the point after. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it first and 10. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
No, we changed it. Go right here. Shut up.
Jackson now. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson steps away to his left. They'll wind up getting 4 down on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Now
Lamar changing the play.
3rd and 13.
13.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Down on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Burrow. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
The coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down. Dive defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Shoves him away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that Jeffrey referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down.
Marlon Humphrey
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. They'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. 11, 11. 8, 10. 11, 11, 11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another Bengals first down.
Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's got it down to the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT, 11 mighty, 11 mighty, 12, 12, 12.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football, and that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
Extra point laid down in the middle. And these guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust me.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Burrow. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10.
11.
Now Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
On the play. That's another Bengals first
Burrow
down.
will throw. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
First down.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
I just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Jackson. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth.
DC ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the Bengals' 43-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Open man, that's Henry. 7 yards there and a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shamar Stewart. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
It's now third down.
The Well, certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw.
That's going deep for Bateman. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 59 yards. As these guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. How about this return? A solid return. Pretty good field position. They start at the 32. 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Go.
Right to the air is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Here's Jackson to throw. And this is going to be hard by the tight end Andrews. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And now before this 4th and go-to play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. To throw is Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
A gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14.
24 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Throwing is Hurts. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Barkley inside handoff. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
Yeah, he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's Hurts to throw. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. attempt. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder, right?
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jackson now. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it will be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last time because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, but I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
That's another Eagles first
They'll
down.
stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, with a dime look on defense, two extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They go play action with Hurts. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. Third and long. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They're going on fourth down with Hurts. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. In the second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So for Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Jackson. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. On a snoop for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. This Philly offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 29 yards. And the Eagles are back within a score.
Jake Elliott on 4-point after.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. 14. Eagles 7.
Jake Elliott picking up.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Crease here as he's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
13. Go ahead.
Here's Jackson. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a 1st down, and he gives himself up there at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Hey, report! 180! Finish it! Sit up!
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
At the Eagles' 36-yard line.
Now Jackson. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The Ravens is going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on third down, Jackson. And he is caught. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
From talking with defensive backs and their coaches over the years, they hate to see four guys in a route like this because the safeties are often occupied. It creates indecision. They're unsure about who goes with who. And the quarterback, he just reads the most vulnerable safety and takes advantage of it for a big play here.
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson to throw. Touchdown! Zay Flowers, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, some strong running. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively off. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, they have really gotten after him in this first half. He's been on the run throughout. And you can imagine he just might have some words for his linemen come halftime.
Flush to his right. Got him in. It's gone. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. But to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's a gain of 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Elliott good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Trying to get some money. Oh, I'll pay. This ain't tuck it down on this side like you ain't go. If you don't agree, ask the streets on
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Jackson from the shotgun. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Throwing is Jackson. And that's caught inside the 30. And it goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
24-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
No, we changed it. Yeah. 13.
Now it's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's another Baltimore first down. First down.
Again, Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
13. Hey, middle. Hey, Ozzie. 180. Hey, report.
Jackson now. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Good coverage yet again down here by the goal line. Everyone's blanketed, and he's forced to throw it away and try and come up with something on third down. 2
incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. To throw again is Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And take it into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Craig. And they're a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown. But the defense gave one up. That's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Here's Hurts to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Go Silver, ready?
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Hurts fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here, punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away, let your defense take over with better field position.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they teeter right there on the break arc there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And Jackson throwing once more. Escaping the pressure right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try to play free and natural.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run right down the throat. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you see it in their body language, maybe a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Jackson. They've got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
48 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Jackson will throw again. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Jackson. Flushed out right. And they can't bring him down. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Tackle at the 25-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Jackson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for Baltimore.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown.